Hello and welcome to the Northampton regional, or known as the King and the Northampton.
Clever, that. Clever little pun.
Clever little pun.
So clever.
So clever. And I'm Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
I am Richard.
Hello, Richard. And we're on the screen.
Yeah, it's just playing and it's not a spoiler video.
What the heck is going on?
Well, you made it to King of Swiss level.
Get me!
And I made it to King of Swiss level.
So now we're battling it out to find the King or Queen of Swiss.
Yeah, so this is the 5th round. And we're both 4-0.
We've decided not to do the rest of the rounds because basically we're going to lots of regionals and we want to get you as many good quality games as possible, and somehow you ended up with us.
Yeah, this is kind of because of, our Patreon.
So we should just quickly look at the hands here. So we've got Winterfell Steward, Milk of the Poppy, Northern Army, Brandstark, Bolton Flayer, Hartree Grove, and didn't quite catch that last one there, but I'm sure you guys read it. And we can see here, Richard, you've got a Taste for Flesh there. You've got a Cat, Grey Wind. Seems strong.
Seems alright.
Yeah, I think I like your hand.
Yeah, I can set up 5 cards by the look of that. Grey Wind, Duped Arya, Flea Bottom and Rose Road, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Your hand's just full of low-cost shit.
Yeah, I've mulliganed already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Well, you can put out 3 or 4 cards, was it?
Yeah, I can still get out a few.
And you could probably hope to, draw into something good.
Yeah, I've still technically played 5 because I've put, spoiler, Bolton Flayer into Shadows. And you can see that I've got Northern Armory and Hartree Grove out and Hodor and Bran as my characters. You set up what we said, so you've got your Grey Wind, Duped Arya, Rose Road and Flea Bottom. So I really like the look of your setup, especially as my deck has got a lot of 1-strength characters in it, which obviously isn't great against Grey Wind.
Chomp chomp.
Chompy chompy.
Chompy chompy, that's one of your tags for the videos, isn't it? Yeah.
When Grey Wind's out, yeah. I like chompy chompy. I'd also like to say massive thanks to Dan Mulcrone for organising the Northampton Regional.
Massive thanks.
A massive thanks, especially because he remembers that I really like marshmallows. And he actually specifically made sure that he got marshmallows and gave them to me for this round.
I was just thinking, are you just sitting there chewing gum?
I'm literally just like wolfing down a massive bag of marshmallows.
Stuffing your face.
Literally stuffing my face.
Well, your draw back up doesn't seem amazing.
No, it does not.
Mine's good.
You've got Wyman. Man, you've got
Bran.
a dream.
I've got Bran as well. I can restand the dog so I can get double chomp.
Double chompy chompy.
If you got, 1-costers.
Which I probably do, because it's this deck, which has lots of 1-costers, or 1-strengthers at least. So you played Late Summer Feast into my Time of Plenty?
Yeah. I guess the thing is here, do I really want to kneel Grey Wind to kill Bran?
Probably.
Or do I want to do a military challenge where you're going to have to kill someone anyway and I'll get the Intimidate? Maybe. I
think that you would like to kill Bran because you've got Taste for Flesh. And you don't want me to Bran it off. We saw Taste for Flesh in your hand. Don't give me the shifty eye look. I'm still on the marshmallows. I'm not very happy. I'm like, my mulligan was rubbish, and then my redraw is rubbish. This isn't good.
Well, I've got 10 gold, and I've got a handful of stuff.
And you're also basically playing the deck that you won a regional with last time.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not feeling very confident here.
I changed it a bit. I put Wyman in.
Oh, I'm sorry. You made it better.
Yeah, he did help with 2 problems of the deck, namely, which are, draw. That was a big problem, and sacrifice on demand. And he brings a bit of stand as well, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a really good addition to any Stark deck.
I really don't like the map. I can't see how much gold I've got. But we know I've spent 5 now.
Yeah.
3 left. None left.
Bloody hell. Look at that board.
So I've decided, you know what, if you've got a reset, play it. I'm just going to put out some characters.
What do you mean, if I've got a reset? You know my deck card for card.
I couldn't remember. I know you played a Wildfire, and I couldn't remember if you were playing 2 Wildfires, or Wildfire and Valar, or Wildfire and Valar D. And I know we thought about making a change, but I couldn't remember what change we were going to make. And I was thinking throughout the game, you've got Valar M because you've got bodyguards in your deck. But I can't remember what you actually put in the end.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I really should pay more attention.
So I've got milk, and I'm like, Ari is really annoying. And then I was like, oh, actually, my cards and characters are shit. I don't care if any of these die. Maybe I should do it on Bran, because I know your deck centres around Bran being good.
Yeah, I think Bran's the best choice.
So yeah, I went for Bran.
That makes me really sad, because now I can't double intimidate with Grey Wind.
Yeah, so I made the right choice then, basically.
You did, yeah. So I could go in with a military for 7, Shaggy Dog and Grey Wind. And then I could restand Grey Wind with Bran, and then go in with an intrigue and try and trigger the Rains. Or maybe I could go for Rains first.
Yeah, normally you like to try and Rains out of your some harvests, don't you?
I mean,
sorry, Lakes on the Feast.
Lakes on the Feast. Yeah, I mean, at the moment you don't have any intrigue icon, but you're going to be playing some cards out. Now, I know you've got a Bolton Flare and Shadow, and probably not a Nefarious Acolyte. So
probably not.
So that could be an intrigue icon. And
so I'm panicking because I don't know if you run first snow. And I'm like, I literally have no cards that are 4 gold or above.
Well,
so I thought, at least will get a dupe.
You read my tournament report for the regional
but
that I won?
You changed some of the plots.
Yeah, maybe.
I know you did, because you were talking about how you changed them.
Well, I hadn't actually changed any of the normal 7 plots.
Well, I didn't know that, did I? I don't sit and look at your deck, and I don't need to give advice to you about decks because you're too good at decks.
You read the report and commented on it, honey.
I know I did. But that was
the
original deck. This is a different deck.
Yeah. So you got some gold there. You can bring the bottom flare out.
Yeah, I thought I should probably save a couple just in case.
And if you do bottom flare, you can kill Arya.
Yeah, I could go for Arya, I could go for Sansa.
Shaggy Dog.
Or Shaggy Dog. So I've got a few options if I do decide to bring the Bolton Flare out. So I feel like I can use the Bolton Flare here to my advantage and be annoying, basically.
Cool. So I generally don't really know what to do here. In fact, I'm not sure whether killing Bran was a bad idea. Whether I should have just gone in with a military and tried to get the Intimidate going.
But by killing Bran, it does mean that when you do a military challenge, that's 2 characters gone.
Yes.
So, I'm quite weak.
Well,
it also means as well, if I can just say, because you've killed a character, it means that Sansa's strength is reduced as well, which makes it easier for you to get Rains off if you wanted.
True. I was just going to say, I can't win a military challenge if you choose to defend.
Which I'm going to have to. Otherwise I'm screwed. So, while you're deciding on how best to destroy me, we've got some thank yous.
Yeah.
Got some new patrons.
Yeah. Well, come on then. Well, everyone want to hear you pronounce the name.
Okay. Luckily, because this particular patron came to the Northampton Regional, I know how to say his name because he schooled me on it. And although other people think it's Ed, it's not Ed, it's Ayrton Passam. Ayrton, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. So it's not Ed, it's Ayrton.
Why would it be Ed?
Because someone...
Ed is ED.
I know, but someone misheard his name and wrote his name down as Ed in a tournament once.
Oh dear.
And then everyone thought it was really funny and just kept calling him Ed.
Ed. Well, should we call him Ed?
No, call him Ayrton.
Okay, Ayrton.
It seems we remember what it is. So thanks very much, Ayrton. It was lovely to meet you guys. It was really nice of you guys to come down from...
meet Ayrton and Connor.
And Connor, yeah, met Connor.
Also Patreoned us.
Thanks.
So, yeah, thank you very much for your support.
Lovely to meet you all. And was it
Middlesbrough, not Middlesex.
Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough-ish area. I don't think it's actually Middlesbrough, but near.
Just
North of the Northampton.
North of Northampton.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And we've got another Patreon as well.
We do?
Yeah, Alasdair MacDonald.
Indeed.
Where's he from?
Facebook?
From Facebook. Yes, he's from Facebook.
I don't know where he's from, actually. MacDonald, is he Scottish?
I think he's in Australia, actually. But close, you know? Let's see if he's got ginger hair. So, yes, thank you, Alasdair MacDonald from Facebook. Yeah, thanks for your support too.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I don't know where you're from.
But I still hope you're enjoying the videos.
Yeah.
So, what's happened here then? I've gone in with a military for Shaggy Dog and I for 5.
Yeah.
You brought in the Bolton Flare and defended with Bolton Flare and Hodor.
Yeah. I figured I can't go down to 2 characters. I don't really want to lose the dupe off Arya, just in case he had that first no. So I needed to defend the military, at least until I could establish a bit of a better board. So yeah, I decided I needed to defend. But this means that you can now go in for your intrigue. With lots.
Intrigue for 7.
Just defending here with Sansa for 3, which means it's 7-3, which means you are winning, but you're not going to win by 5. I don't know what your intrigue plot is, and I kind of want cards if I've actually remembered to take any. Have you done anything?
I mean, we point them out.
Yeah, there we go.
It's all good.
So an extra card is nice, considering how crap my hand is.
You've said that about 17 times now.
It's
Are you bitter?
No, I was just... It's very annoying when your deck shits out on you.
Oh, look, a Tumblestone Knight. What a top marquee character I pulled there.
Exactly. That's basically my hand.
You just gave me a glare on screen. You glared at me.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you looked up and glared at me.
I don't think I did.
You definitely gave me the glare.
We should probably also point out that Richard is attempting to watch the football that's happening.
Oh yeah, so if I'm unresponsive during this game, just down at the bottom where my power tokens are, underneath the banner with my name on it, just behind that is
No,
phone.
you've not been given it yet, have you?
Oh yeah, that's true. We got the football on a projector, then the projector gives out, and then Dan gave me his phone with the football on it, and I put it right next to my power token. So sometimes I become unresponsive because I'm watching the football.
So what he's basically saying is he thinks so little of me as an opponent that he's quite happy to sit and watch a football game whilst playing with me and still, thinking he's going to smash me.
I never think that. Mm-hmm. So what do you think of my decision to kill Bran?
It's fine, you've got Summer.
You got Bolton Flare?
Yeah.
So, I could have killed one of my 2 costers.
Yeah. So at this point, the deck to me was quite new, and Bolton Flare is only a one-of. So I kind of didn't realise that it was cannot be saved. So I thought killing Sansa was the better option here, because, as I said, Arya, I don't have any good characters at the moment, which I'm bothered about. If I'd have realised that I could have got rid of Arya and her dupe, maybe I would have done Arya instead.
Yep. So Bolton Flare cannot be saved. And that is important because it comes up again in this tournament.
Yeah, and I didn't realise, and as I say, I might have gone for Arya because then it's technically getting 2 characters off the board because the dupe wouldn't have been able to save Arya.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Richard is playing a Reigns deck, so getting rid of Sansa with a big intrigue icon, it's not a bad choice. I just don't know if I'd maybe chosen Arya if I realised that she wouldn't have been able to save herself. So we're going to plots then. Wardens from you, and I'm playing Trade Routes.
Trade Route? You must have a big to put out.
No. This deck has got a few more impactful plots and then a few big econ plots, and that's about it. There's nothing really in between. So it was more a case of let's play this and hope I get a big that I can put out.
Alright, so what's special about your deck? What is Start Wars? What is your deck doing?
It's mostly Wyman and Fat Cat.
Okay, Wyman and Fat Cat. So you're going to basically sacrifice some stuff, draw cards, and then get power for it. And
then obviously with Fat Cat and Wyman, Rob works really, really well. So it's Rob as well. So they're like the main 3 I want to see. Wyman especially, as there's not much other draw in this deck. So if it doesn't see Wyman early on, it can struggle. Which it's doing now. Once Wyman's out, it flies. You can use Wyman to sack a character, it goes into discard, flea bottom it back in. You can use Summer multiple times, breaking ties and Summer and Wyman and sacking and Fat Cat and Rob standing, and
you're going to have to get used to Wyman not working that well because people are now going to start milking him. They're going to play cohort decks where they can just get a milk from winning a challenge and put it on your Wyman. It's going to be very popular.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this tournament, I think the top 8, was it like 4 was Stark? something like that. It's at least 3, maybe 4.
Oh, in the top 8.
Because we both obviously made top 8 because
we made top 8. Jane Wamsley made top 8 with Dark Cohort. Then you had Deep Kenaway with Tyrell Brotherhood. Mm-hmm. You had Sam Pigden with the song deck, even though it was
illegal.
Not illegal because he net decked it completely.
Daisy played Greyjoy, right?
Daisy played Greyjoy.
James Parsons was playing Night's Watch.
James Parsons played Barrow Watch, which was mainly Night's Watch. And we had Stefan.
Okay, what was Stefan playing?
Lanny Stag Cohort.
Okay, so 3 Stark. But then everything else was different, wasn't it, then? Like 5 different factions plus Stark?
Mm-hmm. So that's nice.
Yeah. I didn't find it
no
big.
Martell, thank God.
Yeah.
And the only Tyrell with the song deck, which is an acceptable Tyrell because it's interesting.
So Wyman out there with the Deep.
Yep.
This makes me very, very sad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I've got Flea Bottom.
Awesome. You do.
So I can bring in a Bolton Flare. I could sack it back to the discard pile to draw a card and stand Wyman.
Oh, yeah, I should probably notice that you discard the Bolton Flayer for reserve in the last round. So that is in the discard pile now. And the thing with the Flea Bottom and the Bolton Flayer interaction. So Bolton Flayer is when the phase ends, whereas Flea Bottom is at the end of the phase.
Yeah.
So the Bolton Flayer will work before the Flea Bottom takes him back.
Yep.
So yeah, you can leave him in and he will be mean if needed.
But then I can't sack him and draw a card.
No, then you can't sack him and draw a card. But if my board is small enough, then maybe you want to just kill off a few more of my characters.
Your board's bigger than mine.
Yeah, exactly. So you can try and get rid of some of the characters.
Well, try. Military claim isn't going to work.
I'm missing something. Oh.
Because you're just going to stand Dontos. That's really annoying, actually. It's a really annoying interaction. Could that mean to get any military claim on you, I'm going to have to kill Dontos. I'm going to have to taste for flesh. And the most annoying thing is, Dontos isn't going to be defending the challenge to be taste for flesh. So that's a little bit annoying, but I'll live with this. Maybe I'll just
might be worth
get Arya off the board. And because if I use Wyman to sacrifice Arya and maybe Shaggy Dog,
I've got to kill my own characters then.
You've got to flay yourself. You've got to flay your Winterfell Steward.
It's also worth noting that because I've got Winterfell out, it boosts all my character strength by 1, which means that you can't chompy unless you get your Rob out.
Yeah, that's annoying.
No, it's not.
Honestly, I found Winterfell really annoying in this game. I couldn't trigger Reigns because you would just Winterfell it. So what am I to do? Just going to try and win challenges.
I did have another copy of Winterfell in hand. And I don't know why, but I was convinced that you were running Nothing Burns. So in my head, I was like, oh, well, I won't dupe it because it's going to, A, make it look like I've got cards in hand for tricks. Then B, like, if it does get Nothing Burns, I don't know why I was convinced it's going to get Nothing Burns. I can just play it out again, it's fine.
If I played Nothing Burns, would you get rid of Winterfell?
Well, I don't know why, but I also was thinking that the Northern Armoury was limited. So I was like, oh, I'll lose Winterfell. That would be awful in this matchup. So yeah. So I do have Winterfell dupe in hand and decide just not to play it. Oh, there you go, there's a football. Oh, is that copyright? Have we broken copyright rules?
No, you didn't see anything.
There's a man in a yellow shirt. So, yeah, football. Yay.
Yay. So, are we waiting on something here?
Yeah, we're waiting on you.
Well, we might have been waiting on you to do a challenge.
No, we weren't. We was waiting on you.
No way.
You were quite slow.
No.
You really were quite slow.
Nope.
It was really annoying.
Nope.
So, going in for the intrigue here, which I'm kneeling Winterfell.
Oh, I'm challenging you now.
Yes,
I thought you were the first player. You didn't do anything.
I did. I did a military Odontos.
Big deal. You're so passive. You should try and attack me more.
You want me to attack you?
Well, not physically.
You want me to attack you, Richard?
Not literally.
It can be arranged.
Put the club down.
Fine, I'll go get the Arak instead.
Dear, oh dear.
So I let it go through unopposed.
Oh, Rickon, he's an amazing card.
He was good in. If you've not watched the final of the Alpha Games Regional yet, you should check it out to see how good Rickon can actually be, weirdly, for like once.
Man's hilarious.
Man-child.
Man-child.
Like you.
So I've sacrificed Arya's Dark to stand Wyman and draw a card. So she's not going to die now to bottom player. So she's alive, ready to be fleet bottom back in.
She wouldn't be anyway because I've got Winterfell Steward.
Yeah, but I'm going to kill that, right?
Possibly. Or you're going to bring in your own Bolton Flayer and be mean.
Be mean? You sounded so childish then. Be mean.
You're always mean to me. You really won a regional. Let me win one.
Oh, shut up. Military challenge.
Yeah, so military there is Shaggy and Bolton Flayer. So I think I can defend this with Hodor and my Bolton Flayer if I wanted.
See, I think you shouldn't. I think you should just...
But I know what your plot is, which is why I've not defended.
Yeah.
So letting that go through unopposed. And I was just checking here how our two Bolton Flayers would work.
This is important because you are the first player. If the Winterfell Steward stays on the board, you have to choose him. And then I would choose your two-coster.
Yeah.
To die. So, of course, it makes sense for you to kill the Winterfell Steward.
Yeah.
That way, your Bolton player has to select a two-cost character. Which will, in this case, probably not be Shaggy Dog, because I'm pretty sure I'd probably sack him.
Yeah.
So in which case, you'd have to choose Hodor or Sansa, and then I would choose the other one. So that makes sense to me. And that's why Wyman's good.
Okay. Intimidating Hodor. And then you're doing a power. I nearly called him Mason. With Wyman.
He is a little bit macy, isn't he?
He is a bit macy.
He has a touch of mace about him, but he doesn't have that horrible power gain. He just greases the wheels, so to speak.
Yeah, greases cat's wheels for power.
I don't run Fat Cat. So I triggered Wyman, got rid of Shaggy Dog, like I said. Took Wyman, taking a card.
And now I'm just like, shit!
So my deck is moving.
My deck is just falling at the wayside.
The downside to this is if someone plays Valar Dohaeris, I don't have many low-cost chud to protect myself from it.
So I have to kill Hodor.
Oh,
so
nice.
You choose Sansa, and I decide to stand Dontos to save her.
Oh, illegal.
Yeah.
Cannot be saved. So we forgot that.
We did forget that. Which, like, you know, I'd forgotten it earlier as well, otherwise I'd have killed Arya, which
I've forgotten it. Maybe we just didn't read the fucking card.
Yeah, you could also argue that. So, just on to next plots.
I've got rid of Wyman for reserve. So clearly I've drawn him from Wyman's sacrifice action.
Why would you get rid of him? You're not worried I've got Valar?
Yeah, but I've got a duplicate on him. I'm more worried about the fact that I've got a reserve of 5 and I want to keep 5 cards that do something. And that duplicate of Wyman isn't going to do anything.
That's fair enough.
I'll get rid of Taste for Flesh.
I know you run it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was great or not. I don't know. But I felt like if you weren't going to let me get it off in the first 2 rounds, then you're going to be very wary of it anyway.
Yeah.
And so I might as well just keep cards that are useful and just rely on you playing around it anyway.
Yeah. So I had a Bran, Summer and a Hartree Grove in hand.
Yeah.
I decided to do Time for Wolves because I thought maybe I can get a Summer out. I've got Breaking Ties, so I was hoping I could maybe start doing stuff like that. I could maybe play Breaking Ties next turn, use Summer, and then I can play out another Summer and, you know, try and recur a few of the cards.
Yeah.
And also I was hoping that Time for Wolves would shuffle my deck a bit so that maybe I could draw something decent.
Gonna shuffle all those big that are on top of your deck back to the bottom.
Well, it may or may not have done that.
I mean, spoiler, I'm in another game in this series, and I think at one point I don't find any big. I play Time for Wolves, and just to look at see what I would have drawn, and it was Rob and Wyman. So that was quite funny.
So you trigger yours to go and get Summer. My only options are Summer or Lady. I don't have Grey Wind, I think.
Really?
I say that, but now I'm
wondering. You do have Grey Wind.
Do I have a Grey Wind?
You definitely have a Grey Wind.
Maybe I do have a Grey Wind.
You do have a Grey Wind.
Oh, maybe I should have got a Grey Wind then.
You definitely have a Grey Wind. I mean, he wouldn't have bitten anyone, but...
No.
He doesn't really feed into any of your themes at the moment. Summer keeps your board populated. Probably the better choice.
Yeah. So triggering Summer to go and get back Bran. Because I'm scared of a taste of flesh. Oh yeah, that was it, because I had a Bran in hand. So I wanted that Bran to be alive, because it's like a playable character.
Just in case you don't draw anything else.
Yeah.
Hedging your bets, trying to live another day.
And that was my draw.
Well, that doesn't seem amazing.
No, so to add to my hand, I got another Hartree Grove and a dupe of Winterfell.
Wow.
No characters. So all I've got is a dupe of Summer and 2 Bran now in hand.
My hand seemed good.
I know, your hand seems lovely. Can we swap?
Maybe you should just, you know, play better, draw better.
You're such a dick. Such a horrible man, Richard.
I'm sorry.
You will be.
I am joking.
You can sleep in the spare bed tonight.
Bran's alive.
He's alive. He is duped. He's ready to go. Got Northern Armoury. You're a happy bunny. Or happy doggy even.
I don't know, I've got the potential to do Bran and Grey Wind things now.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's not going to be eating anyone, which is...
It doesn't matter though, because like you say, you've got Intimidate. So... I've played up Bran. I didn't want to play out the dupe because I was thinking if I use Bran, then at least I've got another Bran to play because I've not found my flea bottom yet.
I think I might have played the dupe because Bran on the board is going to stop me from wasting my event. Draw is precious for start. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be eager to just waste an event. But I don't know. What I'm probably going to try and achieve in this round is see whether you're going to Winterfell my Intrigue Challenge.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't I?
Well, that's what I want to see in case you're worried about the military more. Because I've discarded a Taste for Flesh to reserve might mean that I've got another one. I've definitely got a Winter is Coming in hand.
Yeah.
I don't think I've saved any gold.
Have you used Danella yet?
Yeah, because Bran came out.
Mm.
So yeah, I had 4 gold and I put out 5 gold worth of stuff, so that Danella has been used. I've gone in with the military for 7.
Mm-hmm. So my plan was, if you played an event, I could run it. And also, by defending with Dontos, maybe I can use that to save Arya, if I chose her as a claim.
Mm.
So I was sort of toying with it. And decided to go for it.
But do I have the other Taste for Flesh?
No. So it was defended, but you win. And I just used Dontos' reaction to stand and save Arya. But with the Intimidate, you're intimidating Arya, which means I don't have my stealth to try and get through a power challenge.
Cool, cool.
Then using Bran to restand Grey Wind. Give him a power icon.
Is it power, yeah?
Yep.
So maybe I'm just thinking, Shingo, let me do an intrigue.
Yeah, you probably realise I'm not going to let an intrigue go through. So you might as well just make sure you get a big power challenge through.
Thing is, I can win the power challenge quite comfortably. I can intimidate who I want.
Yeah, I think you're going for the intimidate here.
Yeah, and I'm mindful that Winterfell is boosting Bran and all your other characters, so I need to go in with 2 characters to be able to... You know, I can't just go in with Grey Wind. If you defend with Bran, then I'm not going to be able to kneel, say, Bolton Flayer, Summer or Dontos. So I need to go in with both to do that.
Okay, so intimidating Bolton Flayer there. I've only got military icons standing.
Do you think I'm going to use the armory this round?
You're going to sacrifice Summer.
Summer's a good target. Wyman. Put him in the discard ready for Flea Bottom.
And the intrigue. Yeah, it makes sense to go with Wyman just to threaten that Reigns. So yeah, Winterfell straight down. I don't have an intrigue icon, so it's going to be unopposed.
Ha!
That was annoying. I was hoping to save the Summer to use that to go and get whatever I needed to go and get.
Well, that showed you.
It did indeed.
Neither of us had used our northern armories.
Nope.
So we're obviously saving them for a big guy.
I'm saving mine because I know you run Withering Cold.
Yeah. Are you running Withering Cold?
Yep.
Ha!
So, military there with Dontos.
Yeah, do I want to let any of my characters die? They seem reasonably good.
You got a Flea Bottom.
I haven't got any money.
Oh, have you not?
Nah.
Oh, I can't see because of your for your mat.
But I put it on my plots, Rebecca.
I was me trying to make a reference to you and your mat thing.
I know, I'm joking.
I was just trying to support you in your mat hatred.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Nice mat, honey.
Thanks, I drew it myself.
You did draw it yourself.
So, Bolton Flayer, I totally kind of forgot that my Bran was on the board, so I was like, yeah, your Bran can die, and you were like, no, he can't, you've got to choose a 2-coster. And I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
So that was annoying. See, this is where I could have used my Summer.
Just as well you didn't dupe him.
Yeah.
What a silly move that would have been.
Yeah.
Never listen to me.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's not listen to Richard.
So I think my Wyman's doing so much work.
He's working well for you. How did you find him through the day? Because obviously, we're both 4-0 at this point.
Yeah, he was great.
Did you find him every game?
No.
What happened in the games where you couldn't find him?
I won anyway.
Thanks for that. Any more insight? Any of other things you'd like to point out?
He's good. He draws you cards. He makes sure you don't overpopulate the board. He stands. He's good. He's just amazing.
Do you feel like he's balanced? Or do you think maybe slightly...
He's probably above the curve.
Yeah?
But, I don't know. A Stark's time in the sun, perhaps.
It'd be nice. I do like playing Stark. Stark's one of my favourite factions.
It sure beats having Martell and Tyrell at the top. God. Those Martell decks are boring. With their Someone Always Tells. With their Dawn.
Richard, are you teasing Dan by any means here?
They're oppressive.
We did have, in the last regional we recorded, there was quite a lot of games featuring Dan and his Martell deck, which I'd like to point out was probably more exciting than my Martell deck in the same tournament. And yeah, people weren't as happy about watching the Martell games, I think.
They didn't like his deck.
Also, screw you, Richard.
Yeah, you're not getting draws.
I literally just wanted a card. It's like, I need cards. I need good characters. And you were like, no, bitch, like, here's a winter plot.
I don't want to play Withering Cold, but I will because I'm sure she's going to close call.
You
That's exactly what went through my mind.
God, what am I even with you?
I don't know. Beats me.
Beats us all, mate.
Mate. Yeah, mate. So, yeah, you're losing.
Yeah, I am. Thanks.
Not that much in the power stakes.
But look,
I don't draw any big characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't draw any big characters. And I've got a bodyguard.
I finally found a big.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. In what? Plot 4?
I've only found one.
Yeah, but it's the one.
He's not the one.
He is.
He is not the one.
He's the one for you.
He is not the one for me.
He's the one for you. He's the one that you like, when you go to bed, you have a copy of him on the nightstand next to you and you sort of blow him a little kiss before you go to sleep.
No, he is only the second best 6-coster in my deck.
And you've stolen my Aria. What a poop head.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe I can make a comeback. Look, I got a good character. And then you're like, haha, ward. And then I just felt sad again.
I'll save that ward. I sat on it for maybe a turn. And I'm like, shall I play it? Nah. And then I was like, shall I play it next round, Withering Cold? And I was like, yeah.
Such a bad man.
I know.
I hope you feel ashamed.
Who do you think my favourite 6-coster in the deck is?
6-coster?
Yeah.
In your deck?
Yeah.
Is it the bloody roaming wolf?
Yes, it is! They're amazing. I love them. You go first with them and you win games. Especially when you have a Bran.
Right.
Especially when you have a Northern Armory to restand Bran, so you can do all 3 challenges with your roaming wolf pack.
Right.
It's amazing. It's the best.
Oh dear.
I think it's one of my simple pleasures in Throne, just doing that combo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Makes you feel happy, does it?
I just love it.
Oh. Well, I don't think I've ever seen you quite so enthusiastic about anything, including myself. So,
maybe
I'm glad that you love it so much.
Maybe I should cut Wyman and just go to 3 wolf pack. I'm so dumb. This is why no one asked me to build them decks.
What do you mean? People keep messaging you for deck help.
No, that's just...
Which is a really bad idea, guys.
That's just James Wormsley. I mean, he needs my help.
Oh, right, yeah.
So he's begging me to help.
Because you designed the European winning deck, right? That was all you.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, Whammer had no part in that whatsoever, right?
Who's Whammer? I mean, I don't even recognise the guy. What a scrub. 6'4".
You're such a bad man. You really are.
It's alright, he doesn't mind.
Go and sit in a corner.
What?
No, don't actually. I need you to commentate with me. Okay, I don't know what's happening. You're doing stuff.
You've lost focus because you're losing.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to eat marshmallows.
You are literally eating marshmallows.
So you're doing the power of Greywind and Wyman, which is unopposed.
Ugh.
Winter is coming.
Give me some more power. That suddenly ramped up the power game.
It has. But you're still going to make me suffer for another 20 minutes. Or am I going to make an epic comeback? Dun dun dun.
Trigger Wyman, get rid of Winterfell Steward, stand Wyman, draw a card.
Ugh.
Maybe I could use the Armory this turn to stand Bran, to stand Grey Wind. Shame it's not a roaming wolf pack. Problem is, there's not a lot of point in doing that because you've got a Northern Armory of your own.
So, basically, I think what we've established is Wyman may be next to you when you go to bed on the bedside cabinet, which you blow a kiss to.
What you even on
But
about?
the roaming wolf pack is what you keep under your pillow, so you can sleep with it.
Is that more intimate? Is that a good thing? I'm not sure.
Possibly.
I'm a little bit lost from your metaphors.
Well, you know.
Is it even a metaphor?
No,
Is this
true.
real life?
Like, should we go and look upstairs?
Is this happening? Is this for real?
I saw them when I was changing the bedding.
Wow.
It's okay, honey.
Your defensive body language now.
Yeah. What do you mean now? I've been defensive body language for about the last 10 minutes.
So we've armoried.
Yeah.
I think I might know who's going to win this.
Well, I hope you know who wins it, because you were there.
I was there, it's true.
I mean...
But I think it's becoming clear from my enthusiastic body language and your leaning back, arms folded.
Do you know why I was leaning back so much?
I don't want to engage.
Do you know why I was leaning back so much? Because when we set the camera up, you were like, "Oh, I can see your face on the camera," and I was like, "Shit, I don't want everybody to see me, see my face on camera." So I was trying to lean back more so people couldn't see me as much. But when I'm playing cards, I have to lean forward more.
You could just use your long arms.
My super long arms, like, you know, stretched out in front of me. We're both sitting here on the sofa like zombies with our arms stretched out in front of us.
We are actually, yeah. How cool are we? Luckily we've curtained the close so the naked fireman neighbour can't look at us.
Oh yeah, the naked fireman neighbour. That was exciting in the last commentary.
That wasn't the last one, but it was the one before, I think.
Wasn't it? Yeah, that was good.
Where's your board gone, Rebecca?
Yeah, where's it gone, Richard? So my Bolton Flayer, I decided to trigger it on himself because basically I want to reset.
Why didn't you kill Arya?
Because I want to reset. And if I kill Arya, then I don't get Arya back. But if I Valor to hide this Arya, then I get her back alive and I might be able to play her out at some point.
Oh, maybe I'll just march her.
That's fine. At least maybe I'll get her in Flea Bottom if I ever find it.
Maybe I'll politically disaster you.
Maybe you will.
That's not a bad shout right now, I don't think.
No, you've duped your Flea Bottom, which I should have seen and realised. But, yeah. I was already... I don't like playing you anyway very much. I get emotional playing you. I can normally keep my cool with other people, but I get cross with you.
Yeah.
So, we've got Valardi then from me and Political Disaster from you. So, I should have duped that Winterfell. Never mind. So, I'm going to keep the Rose Roads. I've used the Northern Armoury. The Hearttree Groves aren't as good as Rose Roads. And no? Because you get gold. And they kneel.
They do kneel.
Grove.
And they are withering cold in this game.
Mm-hmm. I decided to keep the Rose Roads. And the Winterfell.
Cat was your Arya dupe.
Yep, Cat was my Arya dupe. So when I marshalled Arya earlier, and it was bloody Cat, I was really
I have
annoyed.
a question. If I ward Arya, I can't look at the dupe, can I? Because I don't own the dupe. And therefore I don't control it.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Although you normally know these things better than I do.
Yeah, it's probably right. Someone will tell us in the comment.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Thank you, someone.
Maybe it's Elk. We haven't heard from Elk for a little while.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like us anymore.
Finally playing out your cat.
Yeah, it's not Fat Cat.
No, but you've had Cat since turn 1.
Have I?
Yep, because we saw her in your open hand.
Oh. Maybe I didn't feel like I needed to be scared of any of your triggers.
So, got a dupe of Cat there.
Bolton Flayer, my only military icon, but I do have Flea Bottoms now, so that's rubbish.
Look, I found my Wyvern! So I've finally started getting the bits that I need.
What were you even complaining about?
Because it's 43 minutes in and I've only just got the package.
The package.
And I still need Flea Bottom and I still need Chuds. And you're on 10 power.
I am ahead, it's true.
But I still have time to try and come back. I just need one more character so I can afford to sacrifice someone because I'm pretty sure you've got marched.
Or you could win challenges.
Or I could win challenges. Yeah. I mean, that'd be nice.
I mean, I probably don't even run marched.
No?
Nah, probably not. Spoiler. I do.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you do. So, Intrigue then from Wyman and Donella. So, it's a lot easier for you now to trigger Reigns.
Well, you say that, but you have 12 intrigue strengths.
I do, but I feel like you're trying to trick me so that you can
get a
power challenge through.
Maybe I am.
And I feel like the power challenges are more important for me to defend. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford Winterfell and Wyman, and I felt like Wyman was more important than Winterfell, so I decided to marshal Wyman instead of the Winterfell, because whichever one I didn't marshal was basically going to be lost. So, deciding to let it go through unopposed.
How do you feel about Bolton Flayer over this summer right now? What are your thoughts? Would you kill Summer to military claim, or would you take the bodyguard from Catelyn?
Probably the bodyguard, maybe.
And then just let Summer die to the Flayer?
Yeah, maybe. Actually, yeah, what happens here?
We're having a good old laugh at something.
Oh no, because maybe I just do a military and you kill your Bolton Flayer. That would be nice. You can do that. I won't complain. Your Bolton Flayer, was that one that was brought in by Fleabottom?
No.
Why is your Fleabottom now? Is that from last
Withering
turn?
Cold.
Okay.
I believe.
So you're going to trigger Reigns.
You're going to let me trigger Vayne?
Yeah, probably shouldn't, but...
Am I going to make you sad?
I think you've already made me sad and you're feeling guilty about making me sad, so you've used Power Behind the Throne instead.
Well,
but I do know you have Red Wedding.
Well, I wasn't going to get... Red Wedding was a really bad idea. Because you've still got your challenges.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
true.
can trigger it too.
So your Bolton Flayer is doing the military. Just defending with Summer, but you win.
Yep.
So claim here.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think I'd pick Summer. Because Bolton Flayer's gonna kill him.
Yeah, I think I kind of forgot about Bolton Flayer. And then you decide to sack him to stand Wyman.
Yeah, what a dumbass. Maybe I want the cards.
I think as well, though, you kind of needed to stand so that you could defend any challenges I put back at you. How did you stand Danella?
How did I stand Donella?
Oh, with power behind the throne. There we go.
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like,
you cheated, you bastard!
You love it when you think I cheat.
I know, it's great. I feel so happy when you've cheated, especially if it's against me, because I'm like, that's the only reason you may have possibly won this game! Which you're probably going to do because there's only like 8 minutes left.
Do I cheat in this game?
You do, it's great.
What?
You do it right now, actually. So I do a power challenge, and you don't remove your power for the claim.
I must have been watching football or something.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I'm just watching football.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally moving stuff.
So yeah, so you didn't take your power. That's the only reason you won. Like, you know.
I won.
Well, you might possibly win in the next, 6 minutes. I don't think I've got a lot of chance.
I don't know why I sat that Bolton Flayer though. That seemed bad. I could have just used Power Behind the Throne to stand Wyman if I wanted to.
Yeah. I think because everything was stood, I had to go in with everything to try and get the power. Whereas if you hadn't done that, I could use Cat maybe to push through a power because she's on 7 strength with the
I think it's
boost.
a mistake what I did in retrospect.
It might have been the better play, but I think you were very comfortably ahead and watching the football.
That's no excuse. So I should be 11-4 up here, not 12.
Yeah.
Let's see if that has any impact on your comeback. Breaking ties. Ouch.
Not really. I was struggling to choose a plot.
If you get Fleabottom, it suddenly becomes great.
Yeah.
Sack Summer, Fleabottom in back, sack him again.
So that's basically what I was hoping. I was like, please let me draw my Fleabottom. That would be nice.
What would you sack? What would
Well,
you
I can get rid of Danella, can't I?
You can. I'd get rid of Fleabottom.
And yeah.
Because that's just helping Wyman out.
You know what? I always forget that you can do locations.
You can definitely do location.
But you're about to shut out your hand, so...
I've got a reduction of 5. Here's Rob. Charging in on his mighty steed.
Indeed.
And Nymeria. Man, do I save gold? I do save a gold. A Fleabottom gold. So I've got 3 loyal characters on the board. 3 non-loyal characters on the board. And bait to sack with Wyman so I can stand my board with Rob.
So, just as a note, at the end of the last round, I was really tempted to use Wyman to sack Summer to gain a power, gain a gold. Sorry, gain a power on Cat and draw a card.
Yeah.
And I decided not to because I thought you might march Wyman. So then I just marshalled Arya, and her dupe, which would have been the card that I drew, was Flea Bottom.
Wow.
Which I've been waiting for.
It wouldn't have been the card you drew, would it?
Yeah, so if I'd sacked Summer, I'd have drawn a card from Wyman.
Is that the first card you drew in the draw phase?
No, so Flea Bottom was like the last. I drew my 2 cards, and then I marshalled Arya, and then the dupe was Flea Bottom.
So I would have got
I'd have drawn Flea Bottom because but then you'd have probably marched Wyman anyway. So
maybe. Have I already played March in this game?
I can't remember. Maybe. I don't think so though.
I don't recall. I think I played some of Feast, Wardens.
Yeah.
Something.
Withering Cold.
Withering Cold. PD.
Mm-hmm. Close Call.
Close Call. So yeah, I think that is the last plot.
So you're going with military with Rob and Nymeria. I can't decide what to do here.
You're like, this doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to win. Let's just get rid of Nymeria.
Yeah, so I thought like at least getting Nymeria means that the Intimidate is gone. But then I couldn't decide. I don't know whether to just wait. And maybe I could use Summer. But I think I was more concerned about the Intimidate.
Yeah.
But yeah, there wasn't really a lot I could do here. Because you can get Renown and Rob.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough there.
But I don't know. It means I went up to 5. 5 power. I'm 1 step closer. I'm a third of the way there.
Yay!
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 It's fine. I got this.
You got this. It's fine.
So the military taking the dupe.
Irrespective of who wins this game, we're both in the cup.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's our second regional. You won your first regional, and you're going into the cut on the second.
Yeah, I forgot Rob Renown.
You did forget Robson Round. So it kind of balances. You didn't take the claim, but then you forget Robson Round. So I think I mentioned to you Leather Marshmallow. God knows how many calories I ate.
1 million calories.
Yeah, there you go. It's me. You forgot Robson Round.
I thought, I don't give a shit. I'm going to win the game now.
So, intrigue.
Chuck her in as well.
Yeah. Intrigue for lots and lots and lots.
Not that much. 14?
Still a relatively large amount.
You're going to let me reigns?
Well...
Yay!
I figure the time has been called. I'm kind of screwed. So...
Had it?
Wheels
within wheels. What am I even looking for?
Winter is coming?
What am I even doing? I think I'm just prolonging the game because I'm having fun.
You're prolonging the game because you like seeing me, you know... like,
miserable and depressed.
Miserable, defeated, depressed. Look
eating
at me,
marshmallows.
Yeah, that was quite good. And yeah, if we had gone to the next round, that was the Rob that I'd managed to pull.
So yeah, sacked Arya, and you're just like, yeah, let's stop this, please. Stop hitting me. Well, that was fun.
Beating me up, Richard.
That was an excellent game. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, did you?
I did, yeah. It was amazing. I hope our new Patreon, Ayrton and Aladale, enjoyed it. I hope all of our Patreons enjoyed it.
Of course. Yeah.
Seeing if we travelled all the way to Northampton to do this for them. And
it's nice having a region we don't have to travel too far to get to.
Yeah, thanks for the game, Rebecca, there.
You're welcome.
How do you feel about it?
Sad.
Yeah, what do you think was the major turning point for you?
I think not finding Wyman really made me struggle at the beginning. I realised during the day that every game I lost was I didn't find Wyman in the first 3 plots.
I think it's bad to have a deck that relies so much on a character.
But
and I don't think your deck need to rely on that character.
I don't think it does. I think it's more just like, my deck's really weird. It'll either find the big characters, and there's like 10. There's 10 that are like 6+. So it's not like there aren't any big characters in there for me to do stuff with. And my deck will either find a nice and early, and I have a nice easy game and win relatively comfortably, or I just won't see him. And he'd be like, where are you? Come here. I want to play you. And then it's just, yeah, it's depressing when your opponent sets up with like the perfect board for their deck. I do think you had a very good setup. Really? What else would you want?
It was just okay. It was reasonably good. Would have liked the last half, definitely.
I don't think you needed it. But I think I've had a little play with the plot deck, so I'm going to sort of try and get a bit more draw, I think, in the plot deck to help me find the cards I need.
Yeah.
But what about your deck? Obviously, were you happy with how it performed?
Yeah. 5-0 into King of Swiss. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I feel good about that.
Yeah. And you're not in any of the next couple of videos, are you?
I'm not, no.
Okay, so it's we can tell people. So you're going to see Richard again later, near the end of this.
Cool. Who's in the next video?
In the next video, I think the next video is Daisy and James Parsons.
Oh, well, better say goodbye.
We better say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.